Hi everyone, this is Dr. Ernesto from Attaboy Cowboy, and today I want to share with you this beautiful view in San Simeon, California. And I want to give you a tour of elephant seals giving birth. It's a beautiful sight, something that you can see in very few places in the world. In case you're ever to get here, it's 3.5 hours from Los Angeles. Here's San Simeon. Beach is wide open, no one around, nice and mellow. I go out here, get a little bit of water, wet my feet, chill out. So this is Elephant Seal Beach here in Northern California, close to Hearst Castle. This is called San Simeon. And now in the winter, these elephant seals are up here birthing. And you can see a baby just came out there where the birds are. You see the baby, it's not really moving. There you go, it's moving a little bit. But the mother just gave birth and the birds were all eating the placenta and all the liquids coming out of the mom. Now the baby's just lying there. This is wintertime, so they come up here to birth. But in the summertime, they come down to feed and to fatten. So there's always a lot of great white sharks around here because they come up here to feed off these elephant seals. They can reach up to 2,000 pounds. It's about 800 kilograms. So right now you'll see there's like hundreds of them here. And we're in January. By summer, it'll be so crowded that you won't even be able to see the sand. There'll be thousands of them. So here's another look at the baby just came out. I just saw it come out of the mom there. It's just laying there all tired, getting some sunlight. It's just starting to scoot the sand around them. This place is about 3.5 hours from LA. This is so crazy. Almost every one of these seals has a baby next to it. I thought there were like 4 or 5, and there's actually dozens and dozens of them. So apparently these mothers get pregnant for about 10 months. They have the baby, and then they breastfeed it for about a month. After about a month, the mother takes off, and the baby has to fend for itself for about 2 months. So when they're born, they're about 75 pounds, and then they grow to about 300 in that month. So they gain about 7 pounds a day. The milk they drink is so dense. It's cream they use for whipped cream is 35%, this is 45%. It's closer to mayonnaise. That's how rich it is. That's what allows them to gain so much weight. So they gain all this weight, they go up to 300 in a month, the mom leaves, and then they start burning off the fat. So they drop down to about 150. And then once they start getting really hungry, they start grouping up with other babies, and they start going into the water, hunting for fish, and heading north. Unfortunately, the great white sharks, they follow these elephant seals. So as soon as they start going into the water, at least a third of these never make it to their first birthday. They get eaten by great white sharks. They're pretty amazing. The mothers get pregnant, they hold them for 10 months, and 3 weeks after they give birth, while the mom is all weak and depleted from the birth, they get pregnant again. But then the body somehow senses that, hey, you're too weak to carry a baby. So the body says, okay, we're just gonna put this on hold for about 2 to 3 months till you gain weight, regain your strength. So the mom is pregnant, but it's like she's on hold. And after about 3 months, the body is recuperated, the mom gains back her weight, and then she's okay. And her body starts growing the baby inside of her, the pup. So it's 10 months, but 3 months, 2 to 3 months is like a pause, and 7 months is the actual growth and development phase of the embryo. Then they have the baby, and then they start over again. They immediately get pregnant after like 3 weeks. So they're constantly giving birth, these guys. Here's another little one here. It's crying. So some of these just cry like a baby, and then the mom, they chase after the mom to try to get milk so they can feed because they're hungry. And everybody's just kind of hanging out in the sun here, conserving their energy and feeding so they can gain weight. Seems to be the name of the game here. And there are scores and scores of pups here. They're just all over. I even saw a dead one down at the end. They all look the same, but the park ranger told me they hadn't moved for like 3 days. There's 2 right next to one mom there. Oh, there's a third one right there on that side. They're just all over the place. Now here's another baby that just came out of its mom. You can see it's just laying there in the sun, and the mom is laying off to the side there. That's the mom. It literally just came out a few minutes ago, and it's just lying there all wasted. I can see about 3 different baby seals that just came out. There's one over here. You can see it laying right next to the mom. It's by the bird and the mom. It's lying on the side there. It just moved a little bit. When they come out, they're all exhausted. Just lay there in the sun, absorbing sunlight. Look at them. But this is the one I'm closest to, because this is Elephant Seal Nature Reserve here in San Simeon, California. About 4 miles from Hearst Castle, 3.5 hours from LA. Came up here to escape the forest fires. You can get to see this really cool nature. Now again, this place is usually shoulder to shoulder with elephant seals. They weigh about 2,000 pounds. You normally can't even see the sand just because there's so many of them, but most of them are still up north right now. And right now these are the ones that are down here birthing. Otherwise they'd be up north. Now in the summer they all come down here to feed, and this place will be full, and they'll be mating. There'll be a lot of males here fighting. You'll see fights and stuff. But right now it's mainly just moms giving birth. Like I said, I just saw like 3 different ones. There's another one over there I just saw. There's a 4th one. You just seeing there, it's all wasted. Just laying in the sun. That one just came out of somebody also. If you look around, there's babies laying all around. It just came out of their moms. Well, there's a male that just arrived, and he's announcing his arrival. He's been making some loud noises. He's basically letting all the females know, hey, I'm here. Since they just gave birth, they'll immediately start looking for mating partners so they can get pregnant again. So again, they're feeding the baby for the first month, but they get pregnant about 3 weeks after they give birth. So they're breastfeeding and they're already getting pregnant. There's the male vocalizing, letting everybody know he's here. Calling all the attention of the females that can come over to breed. Sometimes if there's another male, they'll start fighting for dominance. See who gets more of the females. Again, this cycle happens over and over here. These beaches in Northern California. And then they head up north to Alaska, the North Pole, and they feed and they come back down, and they go over and over different times a year. And all the while the orcas and the great whites are hunting them down for food. Oh my gosh. He's looking for milk, so he's yelling for his mom. Oh my gosh. These are elephant seals. And this one just gave birth. And all the birds are there going nuts, eating all the like placenta and stuff that came out with the baby. This is here in Elephant Seal Beach in San Simeon, right next to Hearst Castle, in Northern California. So here's a male that found this female and it looks like he's courting her. She's chasing her down and she's making a bunch of sounds. There's the male there. He was on top of the female a few moments ago, but she seems to have rejected him, so now he's looking around for somebody else. Oh, he's trying to get on top of another one now. And she's throwing sand at him like, get away, but he doesn't care. He's trying to get on top of her. But he got her. She doesn't look happy. Thank you for watching, and from San Simeon, California, this is Dr. Ernesto. Thank you and goodbye.